Hi, Terry Krotzer here, coming to you today from my home in Lake Tapps, Washington. And today I want to speak to people who, either you have a home business that you've gotten started in, or you've been looking for one and quite haven't quite made the leap to get started. And it's something that I see all the time, and that's where someone will they'll watch for a while from the sidelines, and then they'll decide, well, I'll give it a try, and they'll get started, maybe get investing some money in a business to get started. And then their goal in doing that is to be able to earn additional income, or perhaps replace their income from their job and do it full time so they can get back their freedom. But then this thing happens for them, and it's that they've gotten started, but instead of just being coachable and doing exactly what they're told to do, that's been being given to them by someone who's been there, done that, and actually has the results to show for it. Instead, they kind of back off. And I realize that the reason that they do that is because they don't really quite believe that if they put in the activities, they're going to get the results. And so the concept I want to talk to you about today is, certainly you need to, it's a great irony in that you need to invest in your business and have a business mindset that it is a business, and you're going to have to be investing a little bit, but then you've got to go to work like you're an employee. You've got to go to work and treat it like it's your job. Now, why do I say that? It's because what happens is that people in business, they'll tend to they get started, and then they want to learn everything there is to learn, and they want to clean their desk, and they want to shuffle papers, and they want to do everything there is except the activities that are involved in making money. The money-making activities, folks, are where you're going to make the money. And so, but what happens, and it's been on my mind as to really why is that? And finally, listening to some things the other day, it finally gelled for me, and that is that because people don't truly believe if they put themselves out there and do the activities that are shared with them, that are proven by the successful people in their company, they're still not believing that they'll have the results. So they back off and they do everything except those items. Now, if you go to work, for sure, let's say you're making $15 an hour, if you show up at 8 o'clock and you leave at 4:30 and you put in the time, that at the end of the week your employer is going to pay you, or the end of the month, whatever your cycle is. That. So when you go to work, you believe you're going to get paid. But because we have a little bit of a delay, because there's a learning curve, and some companies, some businesses, you can get started and start making some money pretty quickly. But either way, there's still a belief you have to have. You've got to put yourself in the vision that it has already worked for you and that it is working for you, not in the, gee, I'll try. Because as soon as you say, I'm going to try, you're going to try to clean your desk, you're going to try to do everything there is except the actual activities that are taught and coached to you. And so that is my tip for today, is that if you're in a business, regardless if you're working with me, if you're working with, whatever company it is, approach your business with the job mentality. Have the faith and belief that if you show up and you put in your time, that you will get the rewards. It may not be today and it may not be tomorrow, but it really won't be very far out if you stop saying, gee, I'm going to try, gee, I don't believe, gee, I'm not sure, and instead you say, I feel it with every fiber of my being, I'm going to do these activities, and the paycheck is coming. So that's my tip for today. Appreciate your time. Thanks for dropping by. Terry Krotzer, Lake Tapps, Washington. Bye-bye for now.